you can hear us now. It was time.
Hi, baby. You look beautiful.
I love you. Thank you. You look beautiful. I love your red lip.
Oh, thank you. You know, that's my thing. But you know, Kelly, you sounded so pretty singing. We wanted you to continue.
I was busy singing one of those hymns.
Spirituals.
Yes, a spirit hymn
Yes.
at St. John's. Come on.
Come on.
But I was just telling everybody I'm so excited that they've joined us. We've got 8,000 people so far to
Ooh.
American Heart Association's Go Red for Women movement, telling them about cardiovascular disease, and how it's the women's number one killer.
Number one killer. And I don't think a lot of women, you know, sometimes I have conversations and I tell women that, and they are not aware. And it's really amazing to me that, you know, that they don't know, but it is the number one killer. And I know that it has affected you and myself so personally.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, after I died in, I lost my mom, Doris. And I mean, I just literally, it happened. That's the thing. It happened so suddenly.
I know it did.
It's so sudden. And I think that those moments, and, you know, you can't get back. And I said the other day that it was a silent killer. You know,
Yeah, it is. A lot of times it is. I mean, people don't have a lot of warning for it. Or if you do have warning signs, but you have a tendency to ignore them.
Yeah.
I have had my own situation. I lost my mother at 26, you know, because she had a heart attack. I lost my dad 2 years later. I was a baby. And, you know, it's kind of senseless because, you know, I just grew up in a household where, you know, my parents were Creole and they ate so much salt and they ate so much fat and grease. And we ate that grease gravy, which is the best gravy in the world. But,
you know, you have
gumbo, all of that stuff, Creole food is just full of fat. I can't hear you, Kelly.
No, I said we have to be able to know where we can, like, have some cheat days, and then you can have your moments where you get back to eating things that are just gonna, you know, hopefully make your time on earth longer.
Yeah, absolutely. Because, I mean, it's a balance. Because, you know, I was about to say that you remember some years ago that I had, I started having like pains in my legs after a flight. And I called my doctor immediately the next day. And they told me about a new test that they had come up with that not only shows you blockage, the percentage of blockage, but exactly how much blockage you have. It saved my life, I'm sure. Now, was I about to have a heart attack then? I don't know. I can't say that for sure. All I do know is that I changed. It scared me so bad when I saw the numbers that I completely changed my lifestyle. I lost 15 pounds. I stopped eating all the carbs. I started eating fish and lean meat, and I changed it, and I feel like it saved my life. But if I was hard-headed and just ignored the signs of, you know, having the aching and all of that, it's God's way of letting us know that we need to make some changes in our lives. And we as Black women take care of everybody else in our family. You know, we take care of friends and family, and we're the last to, you know, to take care of ourselves and go get our checkups. I have since then had 2 stents put in. And, you know, I don't mind sharing this, even though it's very personal, because again, I feel like those stents are going to elongate my life. And so it's more about just getting the information that you need and making those lifestyle changes with exercise and losing weight, or, you know, whatever, eating better or whatever we do. That is so important. If we don't, then, you know, we're kind of, Black people are just known to have high blood pressure and high cholesterol.
Yes, yes. Somebody asked, are there any signs? And are there? I don't know that there are to be any signs per se, but I just really want everyone out there to go, if you can, like, go to a doctor and, ask what's going on, with have them check your blood pressure, have them check all of your stats, just so you're aware of what's going on with your body. I think that's the power in it all. Wouldn't you say, Mom?
Absolutely. And you know what? Cholesterol is the big killer. It clogs up your arteries, blocks the blood flow to your heart. And cholesterol is something that you take a blood test to take. Now, I've heard that there's going to be some cholesterol tests that we will eventually be able to buy from the drugstore, and that will save a lot of lives, because otherwise you got to go to a doctor to get your blood taken. You can't do that yourself. But lowering your cholesterol is a big deal.
Yeah.
And there are signs. So if your cholesterol is high, if your blood pressure is high, if you're having pains in your arms, that's what I was having. I was having pains in my legs and pains in my arm. And so there are warning signs. But if you're busy working and taking care of everybody, you'll be like, oh, that's just because I pulled my arm or whatever, So you got to listen to your body. It will tell you when something is wrong. And there are so many tests, stress tests I have every 2 years. It's all these checkups that you have to take care of yourself. And just because you're young, and vibrant doesn't mean, because I've seen so many young people die of heart attacks.
Yeah.
And strokes, because my brother now is paralyzed, and, he had a stroke, and it was from high blood pressure. So, heart attacks, strokes, they come from that. I lost one of my other brothers to a heart attack. It's all around me.
Now, how many people are saying it on all of the comments, which thank you guys so much for commenting and being on this live right now. But so many people are saying, I know I lost this person. I know I lost that person. So thank you for being just as open. Someone said they want to help, or they want to get involved because their mother's sick, and figure out what's going on with them. And I know some people are like, why are we talking about this now? Why not now?
Oh my God.
Perfect time.
And this is the month to talk about it. It's like, it should be talked about all the time. And to educate your kids, because, it's funny. I was thinking about this today before we got on. And, I can remember back in the day, nobody ever talked about the fact that if you let your kids eat junk food every single day, and pizza and, all the fast food places and all of that you are setting them up later in life to have heart disease. Now, nobody told my parents that, because I know I had good parents and they wouldn't have done that to me intentionally. But I grew up eating really bad stuff, and that is why I have the condition that I have now. So you being educated and young and just having Noah and having Titan, I noticed all of you guys, you and Beyonce and Solange and, the whole group, you guys are very cognizant of what your kids eat. They can't eat that junk every day. They can't have fast foods. You feed them organic vegetables.
Yeah.
My God, that makes such a difference. And so we have to educate ourselves on what we can do for when those kids are little bitty babies, and not to give them all that fat, and to make sure they exercise. And, we have a wealth of knowledge available to us. Yeah. All we got to do is look it up.
No, it's true. So crazy in COVID right now, everybody is home. Yes. And I had the most delightful, enlightening conversation with somebody, because they were like, is Titan getting outside? Is he running around? He is not running around as much as he used to. And literally, after we get off our call, we're going to play outside. Just right. Of course, the sunshine is one thing, and it's a beautiful day, but it's more so like, I need to get his heart pumping. Like, if I like to work out and I like the way I feel, why wouldn't they feel when they finish, playing and all exerted, and then they have somewhere else to put all this excess energy that they do have because of COVID, and being inside the house. So getting them out of the house is really good, for sure.
Yes, it is. It's important. That exercise is everything.
It really.
And they grow up knowing you guys grew up knowing how important exercise was. Mm-hmm. When I was younger, didn't nobody know about that. They didn't know that you needed to exercise to keep your heart healthy, to keep your body healthy. We just thought whenever somebody, You know, back then working out wasn't even, I don't even know if we had gyms when I was a teenager. We didn't.
Yeah.
So you guys have a wealth of knowledge. They have you have every kind of possibility to teach your kids so that you don't have to make the same mistakes my parents did with me.
You know what else makes me think, Ma? The fact that, like you said earlier, I have to bring this back up. You said we care for everybody else, and
Yeah.
people miss out on some of that self care. So just going back to self care, reminding ourselves that we have to take care of ourselves first, so that our cup won't be empty, and that we'll be able to give, to all those around us. Because I think that we do that a lot, and that does have to do with our heart, yes, emotionally, but our physical heart, it affects that too. The stress,
Yeah. They're
everything.
connected though. You
Uh,
know, I mean, really, when you feel, um, have you ever had a breakup with a boyfriend or lost a parent or lost a friend or whatever, and you just feel like you basically can't get up out the bed because you are just so miserable? How physically sick you feel?
yes,
It's not just mental, it's also in your stomach, you feel it, in your gut, in your heart, you can feel it.
yeah,
And so they are connected. So it's really important to have mental health as well. And we're not talking about mental health today, we're talking about heart health,
yeah,
but they're connected.
they
And
are.
so a broken heart causes broken hearts, I think.
Yeah,
A broken heart emotionally causes a physical
broken up.
broken heart.
I understand.
Yeah.
All right, now I know everybody's like, okay, guys, y'all can't keep talking about heart. Some people are like, oh gosh, this is a heavy conversation for me.
Yeah, it is.
We should lighten the load just a little bit.
Okay.
Should we lighten the load? Should we?
Well, let's talk about that beautiful baby, Noah.
Oh my
So can I say that I had the pleasure that we got to see him being born on Zoom?
goodness.
I mean, that was like the best. That was something that after COVID and after all the loss that we've had,
Oh, Mom.
we were all boo-hooing because it was like a new beginning.
Yeah.
And we needed to see Noah being born because it just got everybody feeling like there's new hope. He just came at that time where we all needed that as a family. So yeah, he's like the most beautiful little kid too, and just already holding his head up and cooing, and yeah, that
Already,
was a beautiful thing.
can you believe he's already holding his head up?
No, it's incredible. He opened his. By the way, Noah opened his eyes. What, 5 minutes after he was born? I
Yes.
was like, he's not opening his eyes. He opened his eyes and he looked like, I know that they really can't see at that point, but he opened his eyes and seemed like he looked you dead in the eye.
I know.
Remember?
I know. That's why I had to send you. I sent her a video, you guys, the other day of Noah looking at me, and he
Yeah.
smiled at me for the first time, and I lost my mind because those moments you just like. I mean, I know they're only for you. Just like, look what happened. Like I just.
Yeah. It was the best. I mean, they are the best.
It was the best. It was the
He's
best.
a blessing for sure, right? Especially right now.
For sure, for sure. Okay, I'm about to ask you. Can I go
Okay.
first?
Yeah.
Okay, got some.
We're gonna pull our questions. All right.
I got my cute little cap here. Hold on.
I got my little hat too. See?
Look. See my hat, Mom?
Oh, look at your hat. That's hot. All right.
Okay.
Well, while we pulling our questions, can we talk about this EP that Kelly has out and how amazing it is? I know y'all all downloaded it.
Yes.
It's great.
Yes.
Kelly, can you just sing a little bit of Flowers for us? Please.
Oh, God. Oh, on the spot. Okay. You don't get all of your flowers, and I'll let you hold it. And every time I get the chance, let me bow my head before I start off.
Go.
I'm out of breath.
It's so beautiful. And you know what I'm talking about? about heart health, hearts, that song is so important because it's about giving the person their flowers while they're here to smell them, which
Yeah.
is one of my, talking about my mom, and my mom used to always say, give me my flowers while I can smell them.
Yep.
And that's what that song is about, and I just love it. It's amazing.
Thank you, Mom. Thank you. And everybody needs them a Mama T. I'm sorry, honey. I got my Mama T, and I don't really like to share, but you know. Okay, I'm gonna start. Okay. It's good to be loved, and I know you feel it because everybody online has. Wait, what? Okay, sorry. Sorry. Okay, it's good to be loved, and I know you feel it because everybody online has adopted you as their other mother. But like I said, I'm not really keen on sharing, but I'll share. Ange did share with me, so I guess I have to share. Anyways, okay, if you're cooking Sunday dinner for all of us, the next time, what's on the menu?
Oh, my specialty is gumbo and soul food, but I think it would be soul food, which would be, just a gift to the soul.
Yeah.
Mac and cheese. I do this truffle mac and cheese and stir fried cabbage and my baked chicken. Yeah, I would do that, and my candied yams. Just a good old soul food with some cornbread.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. And then we take a walk later.
Yeah, really. Yeah, that's one of those meals you only do on special occasions or holidays.
All right, Ma, your turn.
Okay.
Somebody actually put the little emoji with the little slime.
With
Slobber.
the what?
They put the emoji with the slobber running down their mouth like
Like that mouth is
because
water.
they were drooling.
Mine is too, because I've been on a diet, so that sounds real good to me. Okay, I pulled out two, but this one I'm going to say new moms have a lot to juggle after giving birth. It's also a key time for you to stay on top of your own health. Many heart-related problems can happen in the days and weeks after delivery, even up to a year later. What's your message to moms as they navigate this time?
I know for me, I remember calling you and I said, I think I'm going to try to eat like a lot of like vegetables and soup,
Right.
stuff like that. And I've done a really good job of it. Like I've made them myself. I drink a ton of water, but that also is because I'm breastfeeding, but I just still like water. I notice like I'm one extreme like or another. I'm like drinking water or I'm drinking wine. So it's like wine or whiskey or water.
Wine or whiskey or water?
I had my water and maybe like some electrolytes and stuff like that. Because sometimes like I'm moving so fast, and in the past couple of weeks, I had Noah, then celebrated my birthday, then released the record. So it was other stuff that I was doing still. So I had to like really get myself together. But I haven't done any physical activity because I can't for another week and a half, 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So I'm just really trying to watch it with my eating, drinking a lot of water, and that's all I can do for now. That's
And
what.
correctly, and when I'm surprised because I have to be honest that I didn't know that up to a year
Me neither.
after you have a baby that there are dangers, and I really want to research that. If anybody knows the answer to that, put it in the chat. Maybe it does, because I know that blood pressure goes up a lot of times when women are pregnant and they gain all the weight and they get the preeclampsia or that thing that's like the high blood pressure, and it doesn't always go away right after. And I know it can last up to a year. So maybe that's what it is. But if you guys could help us out with that, that's great. But I know, Kelly, you're going to be exercising too, because you are you can't wait to exercise. Did y'all see how fine Kelly got after Titan?
Oh God!
With that 6-pack, and I remember she was a beast. She worked out sometimes twice a day.
Honestly, I'm excited to do it again. Just to see. I mean, because I'm 6 years older. Just how the body's going to do it this time. I know it's not going to be as fast. I was talking
Yeah.
to her, and she was like, no, she literally like showed me her belly and was like, it's taking a while for this to get off, but I'm going to get it. So I literally feel like that.
Yeah, well.
All good. Okay, next
Yeah,
question.
but you're gonna know you're gonna get it. So what's my next question?
Okay. Have you gone shopping in quarantine? While in quarantine, Ma? Have you shopped anything?
Not in a only on Amazon.
Me too.
I'm addicted to online shopping.
Yeah, I do a lot of online shopping right now. So nothing too crazy. Okay, your turn.
Okay. Your favorite chill mode, but still keeping it cute, go-tos.
Ooh.
Hoops, studs, or dangling.
Ooh. Okay, hold on.
With the earrings. You got dangling today.
I got dangling and I got what are these?
You got hoops in there too.
Yes, I got everything.
Okay, so you say hoops and dangling.
Yeah, I got
And you got studs. Oh Lord, all three. You all three. Okay, gloss or lipstick?
Ooh. Gloss.
Gloss. Hair up or down?
Down.
Comfy lounge dress or t-shirt and leggings?
Comfy lounge dress. I still like to feel like I think I got that from you because I still want to feel fabulous around the house.
Right.
I remember one of the first times I met my Mama T. I'll never forget. She like came in the house and she smelled so good, and her hair was like fresh from a set, and she had her red lip on, and it was the house. Oh God, was not the
Probably on Parkwood.
yeah on Parkwood. Really fly like kitchen area, and by the kitchen area were these lights, but inside of them